Speedway for probably the most anticipated race of the season. We're going to the Roval in Indianapolis. The Indy Roval. Now, the great thing about this week is we are allowing custom setups. This is something the WRL has never done in NASCAR. If you look at Gran Turismo Sport, the custom setups are a thing that we all allow the drivers to run. Now, we're bringing that to NASCAR to try to help with the inconsistency of the presets. And someone that can really help explain that is my co-host, Alex Van Hevey. Alex, how are you doing, bud?
I'm doing great. How's everybody doing tonight?
Very good, Alex.
Good. So, you seem to always get some practice with the Busch guys and see what they can do before the race. But this week, I don't know. When I talked to you over the weekend, you weren't very sure about the setup here. So what can you tell us about the? I know you made your setup for tomorrow night. But what can you tell us about the custom setups to help everyone kind of get an understanding?
Honestly, like after you tweak with it, mess with it, and kind of understand how the custom setups work, it's honestly way better to use for a road course compared to a slider.
I 110% agree.
It doesn't kick out. I was so afraid to, like, when you go into a corner, on the exit of a corner, a sharp corner, like the Indy Roval, on the exit, if you were to use a slider, your car would just kick out and you'd spin out.
Yeah.
You lose all traction. And when I first started to use the custom setup, I mean, don't judge me or anything, but I was careful on the throttle because I didn't know how it was going to react. And I actually started getting, what's the word I'm looking for?
More confident?
Yeah, more confident and just throwing the gas down each and every lap. And it actually, when the tires start to wear, it sticks. Like there's no sliding, there's no give and take, and the car actually sits and tilts like it should. And you can keep that traction. It's kind of neat to see.
Yes, that's something I noticed when I was working on my setup. I had a mentor help me build my setup. So it was quite nice to be taking the student, not the teacher side of things and learning something new for me personally. But we're going to try to get through everybody before you and I start bantering back and forth. Because we did start a little late here tonight for our pre-race. But next we're going to talk to your younger brother, Jacob Van Hevey. Jacob, how you doing, bud?
Pretty good.
Good. So, custom setup, no custom setup. What are you running here tonight?
Well, I'm on a custom setup, finally on the right track. Earlier today, I was practicing Charlotte Roval.
Nice.
Until 7:30, I've been practicing the right track, so I don't even know what my car is doing or not, so.
Well, that's unfortunate. But, maybe you found something quick or not dialing out the car in practice or overthinking it.
Yeah. I ran my fastest lap so far is a minute 29, if that makes sense.
Well, hey, I mean, that's not too far off the pace. That's probably what race pace is going to be.
Just keep an eye on this heart monitor.
Yeah, right?
I bet you that's going to shoot up when he starts hitting the green.
But going into that first turn, if everyone's heart's not racing, and
right.
we're going to see so many course penalties on restarts, it's not going to be funny.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Remember, there was one car last season, both races, that didn't get a penalty there. One car out of both races when Cup guys were fully allowed to run Busch last season. So, Be mindful of that, guys. Jacob, good luck in your race tonight. Like I said, we're going to try to get through everybody before they hop into the race party. We're going to talk to VP of the WRL, Mr. Mike Senior. Mike, how you doing?
Very good, Jade.
Good.
Another Tuesday, another Xfinity race, another chance for these guys to get a different aspect of what it's like to run customs. And I the three our three team, the 78, the 99, and the 5. We all come together. We're all running almost the same exact setup. They're definitely those two guys are definitely fast here. I know what I won't scare. I know what their lap times are from yesterday from our practice, and they're definitely. I would keep an eye on those two cars, as well as a few others that have some great experience. And the key here is I think that is, as Alex was kind of touching off. For me, you may give up a little bit on the long run speed, but I'm telling you right now, if you get that gearing right, as Alex said, you will be able to actually get back into that throttle a lot quicker and a lot faster without having that rear end kick out because of, like you said, the pre-setups, they're set. There's nothing you can do except for pit road. Here you have multiple things. You could change your spring ratio. You could change, and the funny thing is that when you get into the custom set, some things do the same thing as tire adjustment with pressures and wedge. They do the same thing, just that you just can't change them when they're in. It's if you miss it, you miss it. You have to figure it out from there. But if you hit it, you're gonna have a great race. And here, as you said, you covered it too, about the penalties. It's gonna take someone that is pretty close to almost being penalty free in all aspects of their race to be up in the front, and to see who's going to get antsy and who isn't, who's going to push a little bit harder than who should. You know what I mean? And obviously, we do have several hot seat drivers in tonight, so we're going to see how this is going to work out. But I'm excited. I'm definitely ready.
Absolutely. I'm definitely excited to see you guys take the track tonight. Like I said, this is the first custom setup race for one, the Busch Series, two, the NASCAR side of the WRL. So tonight's a big night. There's a lot of eyes that are going to be watching this race for the Cup guys who aren't hot seating. They're going to be watching this race. They're going to see what everybody is looking at moving forward and what's going to happen. And I know a few Busch guys that are going to go back out tomorrow night to try to go race with the Cup guys, try to go battle them there. But Mike, I do want to say good luck to you in your race tonight.
Thank you.
Best of luck to your team.
Thank you very much, Jade. I'm actually going to bounce over here now, and good luck, everybody, and have a good night. And I will see you on the track because I'm going to go talk to these guys.
All right, real quick, Mr. Reese, before you leave,
Hello.
the Hot Ring legend, defending Busch Series champion, Triple S, and Truck Series champions. 3 championships this year, Jordy. 3 of them. You were so close in the Cup Series, but the cards didn't fall in your favor. Last season, you had probably the best battle of the season between you and Anthony Camerata. What can you do to replicate that race here tonight?
Make as little mistakes as possible, and as I was telling Tony earlier, hopefully on the final lap, hopefully I'm sitting right behind him in the final couple corners.
Sounds like Mr. Camerata's not going to win the race here tonight if Mr. Reese has something to say about it.
It'll be a good battle.
But other than you've really cemented yourself in WRL history. Obviously, you're going to be a Hall of Famer, whether you get voted in at the end of the year or next year. But what sets apart the best of the best from the mediocre of the crop?
I mean, it's just I don't want to say anything that might rub some people the wrong way.
It's not very often that that you don't that you don't have something to say there, Mr. Reese.
you just you have to be patient. You got to know when to make the moves, when to not make the moves. For tracks like this where we're allowed to use custom setups, you got to know what you're doing with setups. I for one don't, so I'm relying heavily on your setup, and it was working good so far in practice. So that's a good thing. But when we run the sliders, you have to know how to run the tracks,
Mm-hmm.
and you gotta make good pit strategy.
I definitely agree with that. I want to say good luck to you because I know they're itching to get going. So best of luck to you in your race tonight. Go hop in the race party with everybody else in the Discord chat. But definitely you're going to be someone we're going to watch tonight. And well, just good luck, buddy.
Thank you. Hopefully it's entertaining for you guys.
Well, it's always entertaining up here in the booth with Alex and I.
All right, see you guys.
See ya.
You're not wrong.
All right, Alex. So your pick to win tonight before we get going on this.
I'm gonna go with Tony Camerata.
Really? Why is that?
Yeah, I practiced with him a little bit, and he's doing what I think is he's doing very consistent lap times.
Mm.
And now that's me and you. I can say what lap times he was running.
Yeah.
He was running 124s.
Whew.
And that is fast, like bad fast.
That is
for
bad
an
fast.
Xfinity car at the road course. So I'm anxious to see how well he does against the competition with the other drivers coming down from Cup.
Well, there's only 4 of them. You have Jarrett Reese, who we just spoke to in the 93 for his team of Wolfpack Motorsports. You have Anthony Camerata and Charlie Irwin in the 19 and the 18 for Charlie's team, D4C Racing. Currently the Busch constructors leader. And then coming down, Keith Allen Ayers of KAI, Keith Ayers Incorporated, running the 07. It's going to be a very interesting night to see a lot of these drivers come out and slug with the best of the best in our series. And it's good. It's a big, with guys like Keith and Tony and Jarrett Reese, who come down, who are these strong competitors when it comes to road courses. Tonight's going to be a test to see what they can do. And if it doesn't go well, they're going to be very worried come tomorrow night when the Cup guys come here and battle.
Oh, for sure.
Speaking... Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Yeah, you go ahead.
Speaking of tomorrow night, the Cup guys will do the event that a lot of them have circled this season, the Indy doubleheader. We'll do the Roval first, then reset, give about 10-minute break in between, then we're going to hop back in it and run the oval. There's going to be 2 chances to kiss the bricks tomorrow night. And if you want my pick to win, I think Peyton Larson's going to cash in tonight.
You think Larson's going to cash in tonight?
I think Peyton Larson, the points standing leader for the Busch Series, is going to cash in tonight.
That's a good pick. That's a solid pick.
I think so. I think he's ready. I think he's done his time, paid his dues, had his heartbreak. Peyton Larson's going to cash in tonight. Before I hop in the call here, we're going to go over Busch points real quick. I don't know whether there's a line in it, but leading the way, Peyton Larson at 345, Scorpius for Life 320, a Nat 20 at 300 even, Goose at 255, Taylor Gonsolin 245, Marty Party at 232, Sam Haskew or Jacob Van Hevey at 208, Sam Haskew at 192. Emily Van Heavey, 177. Nate Apple Jr., 173. Mike Sr., 170. Do the Do 169. Game Nerd 146. Casey 136. Dawson Belter 115. Vibe in 100. Tex Pelt 96. Garrett Skylar Cook 94. The Future 83. Dennis Harris 70. Nate Schultz 69. Damon Contos 52. James Bills 52. Epic Terror 51. Allensville 40. Anthony Trippi 36. Christian Schoberg, 31. Dave Marks Jr., 24. Dunk, 22. And Josh Whitmire, 19 points. There's a lot of drivers there. There's a lot
of drivers.
There's a lot of drivers there. I'm going to hop into the Discord call because they are sending invites like crazy. So. Alright. Oh, I joined a little too early.
I'm waiting. I didn't want to jump in.
Yeah, I hopped in by accident and then we left again. But what with this big change, do you think this is something that's going to stick around in the WRL? We're going to run the custom setups on the road courses?
I think so. We'll see how well tonight and tomorrow night goes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm almost for certain that we'll end up keeping it.
Now, with now there's two playoff races that are custom setups. We can go ahead and join in for qualifying. I'm gonna hop in. Alright. I'm gonna hop in and say something to the guys real quick.
Alright. And here we go, guys, getting ready to go green on the road course for qualifying.
So here we go. Watching Mike Sr. Who's gonna make it in? The 93. Jarrett Reese makes it nice. Everyone made it through.
Wow.
Everybody made it through. Granted, this is qualifying. Oh, we got somebody off up there. Jarrett Reese is leading them here at qualifying. That was very close for Jarrett Reese to get a penalty there.
Oh, for sure.
If he was maybe a few inches over more to the left, he would have got it. But good job. Now this first lap's not going to matter. It's going to be the second lap. Oh God! Taylor got slided. Totally missed the turn.
Way off track.
Yeah, that's going to be a course penalty or two.
Yeah, I don't know if he can get any cell service out there.
I don't think so. He's still off the track, man.
Oh,
woo, baby. There's my boy Goose. Keith. Oh, Keith just ran in the back of Goose.
Yeah. Looks like Casey and Goose.
Mm-hmm. The 5 and the 78. Two favorites to go to the Final Four this season have really backed off from the field. They're setting off. There's the 07 of Keith Allen Ayers running for his own team tonight. The 89 of my boy Marty Party. Getting rolling. There's a Nat 20. Real fast guy. Redlining. Oh, a little late on the brake. Ran to the side of Marty Party. Got that course penalty for the 20. Oh! Will looks like he missed it, maybe lagged a little bit there.
And another thing I've noticed is when you're going into turn one, you hit the brake, your car wants to like go towards the wall.
Yeah, that's definitely an issue. Jarrett Reese running a solid lap here. Gonna stay on the track. Good job, Mr. Reese. Running a solid lap here. There's the 18 of D4C owner, Charlie Irwin, Dash for Cash. 54 of Peyton Larson. The younger of the Van Heve brothers, Mr. Jacob Van Heve.
He went off track just a little bit ago.
He did. There's a 13 of Anthony Trippi. Came down to the Busch series because of scheduling issues. And unfortunately, he came down too late. Will not be eligible to run for a championship this season. So, that stinks for him. But, you know, it happens. Oh, he's going to miss that turn. Go way off track there. The 66 of Game Nerd finished second in qualifying right now.
I think that's the end of qualifying.
It is. They only had 2 laps. Tony bounces it off the wall to keep the car going. He's really got to be technical in this last section, but he's got to get the power down now if he wants to get a fast lap right now. I don't think he's quick enough. He might not be quick enough here.
I don't know.
So, I don't know if he was fast enough, but we'll find out. There's Casey running the 5, and Nat 20 again. New guy running the 39, signed with Wolfpack Motorsports earlier in the season. Or earlier in a few days ago. Alright, we're going to stay here and watch Mike Sr. go around here at his beautiful Richmar car. There's Jarrett Reese. Alright, we're going to see who got pole. Goose with a 125 flat.
Wow. I don't think it gets any better than that.
No. So, outside pole, Casey, front row with Hurlbutt Motorsports. And third, we had Game Nerd, finished third with a 125.4. Look at him go. Fourth will be Mr. Jarrett Reese. Fifth will be Peyton Larson. Rolling off sixth will be Tony Flyers. Rolling off seventh is Keith Allen Ayers. Eighth is the new guy at Will. Ninth rather, sorry, will be Charlie Irwin for T4C. Rolling off 10th will be Jacob Van Heve. And that will be your top 10 for the race here tonight to start. So with that, after that, how do you feel about this here tonight there, Alex?
It's going to be a very competitive race tonight. That's how I feel. I feel like a lot of these guys are going to feel each other out for the first 2 laps. After that, they're going to just go for it. I don't think... There might be some saving gas or tires, but I think it's going to definitely come down to the wire like it has been the last couple weeks.
It's going to be a very fun race, I think. Alright. We can join. Let's get after it. We're loading in here. All right, let's get after it.
Getting a look at the Fanatec wheel, shifter, and pedals.
Yep. Here we go. All right, we're gonna want Chase Cam for this start. Here we go. Goose in the 78, Casey in the 5, leading them in the turn 1. All right, braking zone is right now. Casey breaks early. Goose, Tony,
Goose
go.
comes down. Can he cut him off?
Oh.
They all made turn 1.
Jared Reese was the first course penalty of the week. There's Goose on his outside. It's too wide for Hurlbutt Motorsports. 5's going to back off. Give it to him. The 54 is going to move into 3rd. The 66 is still in 4th. Oh, Keith is making a pass. Keith's got a penalty. Peyton Larson.
Keith.
Look at him. Oh, the 5 gets into the 78. The 54 is battling right with them.
There's your pick in the top 3.
Mm-hmm. This is a great battle up front.
Hard break right corner.
Oh
they
my
both go off track.
Everybody went off track.
He's gonna come underneath
54 making the look at that pass by Peyton Larson to the lead. It's a 54 for D for C.
It's a 2 for the price of 1.
There and look who's up into 3rd. The 66 of Game Nerd.
Wow, where did he come from?
The 5's making a pass on him. Here they go. The 78's gonna lock down inside the 54 going into turn 1. Gonna be 2 wide.
Still hanging on.
Tony. Course penalty. 39 course penalty.
Man. Oh, Goose got a bump from K2 there to get the inside on turn 3. Does not pay off. He backed off there.
You know, right now, look at the top 4. You know, we knew the two of the Hurlbutt cars were going to be fast. We knew Peyton Larson. Oh, Goose off again, and Larson. Oh, big contact.
And Larson.
66
and
pays the price, loses 2 spots. Anthony Trippi up to 4th. D for C working on one of his cars. So now
Tony's making a move on the 20 mid pack.
There's Jarrett Reese. Marty Party looking to the outside of the 18. Not gonna clear him. Not gonna make a shot. That's a good move by Marty Party. Working on 6th place here. There's a Nat 20 back behind his for tonight teammate, then the 19, Anthony Camerata. There's Mike Sr. in the 99 coming across the line. There's Goose sitting comfortably in 3rd here. Big gap back to 4th and 5th. No, the 5 gets off there a little bit, but rebounds nicely. The 54 is continuing to pull away. Peyton Larson. put in the work, really using up that curbing right there. Get himself turned around. He's really trying to run away from... Oh, gets a little loose. There goes the 5 to capitalize, and here comes the 78.
Marty Party jumped up in the 89 there. Now he's in the top 5.
Here comes Game Nerd looking on the inside of the 66, or the 13 rather. Look at him go. Nice move, good move back to 4th for him.
Goose is battling that 54 on the outside.
The 19 making a power move the inside of the 98. 39 working on the 89. There's the 93 working on the 89. Cleared. Marty Party gives it to him. You know, Marty Party has really become one of those guys we look to as a veteran of the Busch series because of how he's acting and how he's, you know, treating it. Oh, big contact from the 19. Big contact. But like I was saying, Marty Party has really stepped up to the plate and is really learning a lot from these Busch series. As Jarrett Reese goes off again as the 66 and the 13 battle for the spot.
Larson taking a green flag pit stop here.
So they are going to pit. 89 also coming to pit road. There's a Nat 20 passing them both on the outside. Great run for him going to the outside. There's Mike Sr. in the 99. Taking his time, really trying to find his bearings tonight. And this is, like I said, this is a tough race for everybody. We're throwing something into the mix that normally these drivers don't get to feel or appreciate. And you can tell there's a lot of drivers that are struggling. Excuse me.
Very early in this race as well.
What?
I would have thought it would be like they're struggling very early.
Mm-hmm. Well, you think if they're struggling now, what's going to happen later?
That's what I was just getting ready to ask you.
What's going to happen later when these guys are pushing for the win?
And who all is going to be up front to battle for that win?
Exactly.
Because you cannot let that just the leader pull away, because as soon as they pull away and start getting in their own groove, it's going to be very difficult to reel them back in.
So coming the 4 laps to go.
The 5 is pitting.
There's the 5. The 78's
Casey.
following suit. 93 is going to come down pit road too when he gets there. There's a 66.
Game Nerd.
93. So there's everybody's coming. There's Charlie Irwin. He's not coming. He's going to stay out.
Same with Dash. Dash stayed out.
Yep.
I don't know if he has enough gas to go 4 more laps around.
I don't know either. So I think he might have to come in unless he's running really slow.
Yeah,
But-
he's running, I'd say not even 100 miles an hour. Like, he's running super slow. So when these cars come out of pits, they're going to be...
Oh,
on the
Peyton
gas
Larson
pedal.
off. Course penalty.
No.
$18 off. Heavy damage for this 13 car of Anthony Trippi.
93 making a pass on Marty Party.
Mm-hmm.
Is Dash for Cash still the leader?
The 5 is still our leader.
Okay.
Running away with it all. He's got nobody behind him.
He could definitely Even if he makes a mistake here, I think he's still going to come up with this stage win.
Yeah, 18. Yeah, the 18's still leading for us. They haven't got to him yet. The
Will they
54,
catch him?
heavy
Oh, there he
contact.
is. He ran out of gas, it looks like, on the way to pit.
The 5 cars back to the lead. The 54 pulled over, penalized himself for wrecking the 66. Veteran move by Peyton Larson.
Very bold move.
Well, that's the kind of move that's going to give you respect. We took 3 to go. Our leader is the 5 car. Back up front yet again.
And he is definitely being very consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Taking every corner with caution.
Yep, as the first
Sure
road course on the season. You know, this is definitely going to show, you know, who's going to be the best, who's going to be the guys that can really battle.
And who are the guys to beat, you know?
Mm-hmm. I just realized all the fatal cars on here tonight. Oh, the 5 gets into the 99. Little slight contact, it looked like. I don't know.
I didn't see any contact on my screen. It looked like...
Okay. It looked... the camera was weird when it flipped. I thought there was. But he's definitely...
Was that white flag? Or we have 2 to go?
I think that is 2. Oh, he's just running what you can. Now, last season, I was able to not take tires and finish the stage.
Really? Even on 3 times wear?
Yep, even on 3 times wear. I was able to not take tires during the stages, and that came back to bite me when everyone realized it at the end. So, played my cards a little bit too early last season in the Busch race, but hey, you know, valuable stage points.
Yes. And that's what these guys are all out here battling for. Stage points and playoff points.
Exactly. You want to bank as many points and playoff points as you can get before we go to Bristol here in about 3 weeks. Can you believe that?
3 weeks already?
I think it's 3 weeks. If I'm doing my math correctly. So, WRL schedule. We're going to the Busch. Yeah. After tonight, 3 weeks from tonight, we will be kicking on. We will be ending the regular season at Bristol for the double points race.
Wow. 3 weeks for the end of the regular season special.
Yep.
Nuts.
300 laps for the Busch cars. 500 for the Cup. I'm excited.
That's going to be a very intense race. 500 laps, just like last year. Last year was intense.
Mm-hmm. Well, last season we put it in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we had it. It was race 3 in the playoffs for the Cup Series, and it was dangerous. It was dangerous. There's the 5 coming through one more time. Gonna miss it a little bit. Sorry, he caught it. He's still rolling. There's his teammate coming behind him. But it's not going to be enough.
Nope.
Should be stage 1 winner.
Casey's going to get the stage 1 win. Heck yeah, good for him.
Good for him. There was a big contact, still a big contact, between the 98, the 99, and the 66. Well, that was an action-packed first stage, don't you think?
Oh, for sure.
So,
On to the next one.
on to the next one. So, stage 2. Here we go. Here you go.
And we're back green.
All right. We went chase cam last time in the turn 1. We're going from the top view this time. Oh,
A little bit of pushing out there. 3 wide into 4 wide into turn 1.
no, I think the 20 got a course penalty back there. The 78 takes over the lead from his 5, and here comes the 93. Go! Oh, Casey gets the run.
Oh, wow.
Big
And
penalties.
Keith got a major penalty. It held up Larson and Game Nerd.
Yep. Damage on cars. Oh,
Up and down the track.
This is turning into a disastrous night for a lot of drivers. And the Cup guys that are struggling, they're going to really start worrying about tomorrow night. Now, the beautiful thing is that there's no stages tomorrow night. It's straight racing. If I could speak, Charlie Irwin off, getting that course penalty. A lot of drivers, they love hate this track. Jacob Van Heven making a move on Marty Party. Marty Party battling back with the crossover. Not going to be enough. It's alright. He's gonna get the run, though. Gonna get draft going down the back. Here comes the Nat 20 and Taylor gone sliding coming into it.
Trump's got to hold that bottom line because he can overpower that bottom groove.
Yep, and he's looking like he's going to. Oh, he's going to slide off!
Oh,
Course penalty
course
47.
penalty.
Man, the WRL officials are throwing the penalties out tonight. Course penalty 13,
Again.
Anthony Trippi.
Wow.
Marty Party passes the 13.
Taylor gone sliding's gonna catch the 20 here.
Yeah, and the 20's gonna go around him too. He's gonna be on his inside.
They're gonna go 3 wide.
Nope, he's gonna back.
Taylor gone
Oh,
sliding
89 and the
plus
13, way off.
Wow, both course penalties.
Wow.
Didn't see that coming at all.
Now remember
20
the 9.
in the wall with Larson.
Oh, oh my gosh.
Carnage all over.
It's race. You know, somebody who's sneaking into this top 5? Marty Party.
Are you kidding me?
He's
just like last week.
Just like last week.
Like last week.
Peyton Larson off again.
Wow.
Dude, they're struggling.
They're having a bad time trying to handle this racetrack.
13 battling with the 99.
The 20 of Nat 20 trying to get the draft off of Larson. See if he can pull it to the inside here.
The 93, the 66 got a course penalty as well. I'm getting reports.
Nat 20 with a course penalty trying to pass Larson. On the inside of turn 1.
Oh my gosh. Dude, it's horrible, man.
It is.
The 78's running the 5 down, but I don't know if he's going to get there by the end of the stage, man.
He's got to stay very consistent here.
He does.
Run
Not
his lines,
not overdrive
not overdo it. Yeah.
Yep. Don't wear your tires out. Maybe
There's
try
that
some strategy
93.
here at the end. You know, maybe
Yeah.
take the no tires if you can do it.
No tires and a splash of fuel.
Yep, because at the end of this second stage is the stage where it's a little bit shorter than the first. So,
You might be able to stretch the needle here for a little bit.
might be able to if you start saving maybe right now. Really run the car in fourth. Don't really shift it.
Just kind of let it
Oh, the
bog down.
5!
Ooh, he could have got a course penalty there.
Well, he dipped the left sides off.
That got the 78, thinking I might be able to catch him this time.
Game Nerd sitting in fourth. Marty Party, my buddy, in fifth. The 30. Oh, the 66! Way off course penalty.
Oh,
Marty
man.
Party got one too! No!
No, not Marty Party.
Jarrett Reese off a little bit in the turn, coming back onto the oval. Sitting in third.
Dash chasing down Trump. And he got a course penalty. Dash.
Dude, it's everywhere tonight, man.
It's raining penalties.
It's horrible tonight. The WRL officials are like, nope. You get a penalty. You get a penalty. Where's Oprah at?
Yeah, where's Oprah at?
Everybody's getting penalties tonight. And guess what? We come back here tomorrow night.
Oh.
Oh, man. Oh, 98 course penalty.
Wow.
Jacob almost spun it there. He caught it, kept it going. Oh, the 98 shrugs him off. Oh, okay, no, he's lagging a little bit. 47's lagging a little bit.
I was about to say, looked like he was he started saving it, but
Nope.
it looks like Jardy's making up some progress on the 78 here. Maybe he
18,
can put some pressure
20
on Goose.
on pit road. Trump in the fence?
Trump's in the fence?
Trump's like... Yeah, I think he's lagging. I don't know what happened. He's like he didn't even... He didn't even make the first turn, he went straight. He didn't even attempt. He's got 3 course penalties trying to turn around.
The top 3 is in pit road.
Taylor Gunn sliding still out. Marty Party still running pretty strong. And Nat 20's out. His team motor right behind him.
Oh, it's Keith and Larson, both course penalties coming to the line.
Uh,
And they're both coming to pit road. Same with Marty Party and Larson.
Yep. Well, there's Anthony Camerata for the 19. There's a lot. Mike
There's
Sr.
a lot going on.
Mike Sr. didn't take enough gas.
What?
So the 5 has up and left the 78 and the 93, but the 93 has run down. He's running down the 78. They're coming to 3.
Can Jardy pull off the pass for second?
I'm unsure. I don't know if he can do it.
I think he can.
Well, he's getting closer. That
He
93
is
car's
ever
coming
so
in.
Slightly.
You know, Mr. Reese was one of the only guys that liked the setup that I gave, and he loved it. So, So,
Jardy is inching ever so closely to the rear bumper of the 78 of Goose.
it's 3 to go. As the 5's diving it down in. The 93 is a little bit smoother through its first turn, but the 78 can get that power off.
Yeah, he's got very good exit speed.
The 99 has a course penalty. Makes the 5 go out and around him, almost hits him.
Wow.
Oh, Goose!
Oh, whoa.
Whoo!
I thought that was going to be a major collision. '93 Jardy, very smooth through the chicane.
But here comes the 93. He's just there too. They've gained a little time on the 5 because of that hiccup, but they're going to come back to 2 laps to go. The 5 has really put in the time.
Oh, wow. Jardy.
Jarrett Reese.
Overshot the corner.
Big in the 78 almost did the same thing.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh, no. Course penalty, 93.
Yep. It's alright, 2 to go.
And Casey is on setting up his own zip code here at the Indy Roval.
Game nerd.
A lot of the guys that we thought would be, dominating this race they're struggling.
There's a lot of cars struggling in this race. This track has not been nice to anybody. Everybody's got at least 1 penalty so far tonight.
Right.
It's just been who hasn't. Jarrett Reese is really driving that car right now, trying to get it to turn. Trying to recapture the position he had. They're going to come to the white flag this time by as they go into back onto the oval. We're going to watch as they dive it down in.
I think that 93 of Jardy's car is really starting to get tighter as the run goes on.
He was really flirting with the curb last time. They took the white. He was really flirting with the curb that time. He would have been a few inches over. That would have been a penalty.
And lucky for him, it was not, and he stays in third.
Now he's really trying to run down the 78, get points for his team. But I don't think he's going to get there.
I don't think he will either.
Or Peyton Larson, my pick to win. Literally the next car that can go 1 lap down, which he should not, barring he gets through it. Track very nicely. Points leader. Well, it's a good thing he had a good points lead going into tonight, because I don't know if it's going to stay.
Yeah.
He struggled.
Unless he comes up with a great third stage.
But he has struggled. Someone we normally don't see struggling. Last year's winner of the Cup race here, Anthony Camerata, just a little bit ahead of them, following the 66. There's Keith Allen Ayers, who has really struggled tonight to put down a good lap, a good finish for himself. Has really, really struggled. Got another course penalty right there as we talk about him struggling. There's a 39. Overdrove it. It's alright. Not going to get a course penalty. He's all good in the hood. Keep it rolling. Good to see him come out tonight.
And that is the end of the stage. Casey
William Moore.
Back-to-back stages.
The 39 of William Moore running for Wolfpack Motorsports. but back to back. Oh, the
Back-to-back stage
18
wins.
picked
18
up.
with the huge jump.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the 99 didn't take fuel or didn't pit.
What?
Oh,
It's just not. Oh, Goose going towards the back.
the 5. There goes a 19 to try to take the lead away from the 5 for the first time tonight.
98 with a course penalty.
.54 making a pass on the 66, going into the hard braking zone.
Look at this. Tony is up to second.
Mm-hmm.
Putting
He's
the
looking.
pressure on Casey.
He put a little contact on the 5. The 5 just said his displeasure over the radio. The 19, I think he's a little bit faster to the middle of the corner than the 5. But I don't think he's going to be able to get him.
It's almost like what we were talking about with Goose. He's got better exit speed.
Mm-hmm.
And look at Goose. Goose jumping to the
Oh,
inside.
Casey, course penalty to
Casey
5!
course penalty. No.
No! Course penalty for the 5. Worst time to get his first penalty of the night. There's a 78, the 19, and the 39 of William Moore. Making on his first race in the WRL, sitting third, looking to capitalize on mistakes made by the leaders right now. 19 inside of the 78, going to take over the lead here. Can he?
Wall hop. He's bouncing all over the place. He's got to keep all 4 on the ground.
But that's allowing the 39 to keep with these two. Can he keep up with them? 78, look at the inside of the 19!
Can he get it? Can he hold
Oh,
it?
here comes the 39, not going to take
Early
advantage.
here. He's going to cut underneath him.
Oh, there
Push
they
him
go.
up. Very clean.
Course penalty 39. Oh, he
Oh, no.
spun out. Oh, that sucks for the 39. That's horrible.
Great battle up here for the top 5.
Mm-hmm. Three-way battle between the 20, the 13, and the 66. Or 07, rather, sorry. 18 came in early for fuel. 99 out of fuel, trying to get back to the pits.
This track has not been very nice
No.
to our friend Mike Sr.
This has been a very hard track for a lot of drivers. But look who's sitting in 5th place. Game Nerd. Looking at Peyton Larson here. Looking to try to take advantage of it. Not going to be able to have that chance here. Oh, the top 3 is about to get spicy.
Yep. We're about 3 car lengths away from the leader.
39 on the inside of the 19. Or 93, rather. And now, if Jardy needs to complete this pass, and he needs to get going. Jarrett Reese up to 2nd place. Tony right behind him. Peyton Larson, teammate, right behind Tony.
Larson with the pass.
Hard pass on.
Wow, I'm surprised the brakes ain't squealing after that pass.
So Larson overdriving the car, I think, a little bit here. I think he
Definitely
needs
getting
to.
some use out of them forward Goodyear tires.
Yeah. I'm thinking I need 4 Mr. Feelgoods after this.
Yeah,
Because of how
yeah.
hard they're running. Jarrett Reese running down the 78. The 54 running down Jarrett Reese. Can Goose hold them off, get his 3rd win of the season? Or can Jarrett Reese cash in on a hot seat? Or can Peyton Larson cash in like I said want him to? So, oh, that's a little sharp there, Larson.
Yeah. Little sharp right there, Goose. I'm surprised they didn't call, the WRL officials did not call the leader for over accessing the corner,
Yeah.
as they did most of these drivers mid-pack.
We're gonna drop back to the pack here. Pass Tony Flyers on Game Nerd for 4th place. Tony's got the inside line. Game Nerd's gonna have to give way. It's contact. Tony had to back off. Well, it just seems like everyone's getting close together here at the end of the race.
They're all getting bunched up.
Uh-huh. This isn't going to be good. This isn't going to be good.
Oh, and the 39 goes off track, or is that the 93?
That might be the 93. 89 on pit road. Oh, yeah. 54 is up to 2nd. 54 is going to come in this time by. 78 is going to come into pit road. I think everybody's coming in.
Everyone's coming in.
Everybody's in. Oh my gosh, pit road is a busy place. This is going to be dangerous. Are we going to see
I've
2?
ever seen pit road so busy.
Are we going to see 2, 4, none? What are we going to see, do you think?
Depending on how many laps are left, I might just say no tires, only fuel.
There's a lot of guys coming out together. '78 is your leader still. Oh, Larson got another penalty.
Larson
Whoa!
and Nat 20.
Heavy contact. There's the 19. The 66 battling with the 19 still. Gabe Merritt up to 2nd. Tony got a little loose there, it looked like, but he caught it. There's Goose. Not a soul in sight. No pressure out the back.
Different zip code for sure.
Different. There, and you got the 66, the 19. Oh, in the 93, the 07. They're all battling together for 2nd place. Contact between the 07 and the 66.
Oh, the 99. Course penalty and takes Goose out of the lead.
Uh-oh.
That
Uh-oh.
puts Tony and Jardy
Tony.
and Game Nerd.
Oh my God. Anthony Camerata is leading at the Indy Roval. Can he hold off? Or are we going to have another dramatic finish between Anthony Camerata and Jarrett Reese? Jarrett Reese is going to go around the 99. Game Nerd's going to run up on him next. But here comes
Is the
the
battle for the
93. This is going to be bad. Either it's going to be checkers or wreckers for these two.
Huge.
Oh, contact!
Give 'em
There
a
they go! They
contact.
both go off!
They both go off the track.
Oh,
Game Nerd's
here,
coming up on them.
here comes the
They're
54, the
battling.
5, the 78. They're all coming. They're all punching up, man. It's going to be good.
Slide job on the exit.
93
on the
to the lead.
Wow. Talk about a pass. Tony gave Jardy a little bump there, no big deal. Here they go into turn 2.
2 to go. They just took 2.
Just took 2 to go, and they're
Just took
battling
2.
like it's the last lap.
Oh,
Jardy on the
man.
inside, Tony on the outside.
Game Nerd, what's going to happen if these two get together?
These two get together, Game Nerd's right where he wants to be.
Yep.
Watching this thing
The
play
54,
out.
the 5, and the 78 are just a little too far back. Jarrett Reese opened up a little bit on Anthony Camerata. He's gonna bump him!
Oh,
Big bump!
He
Big
took
bump!
Jardy down.
He wrecked him!
Jardy is around.
He wrecked him! It looked like Tony missed his breaking point.
Game Nerd is right on Tony. Like you could barely fit a piece of paper in between him and his bumper. Game Nerd shows
Oh,
Tony
the 20's
inside.
around. The 93 is still trying to get back on track.
Game Nerd takes the lead.
Game Nerd is in the lead.
Stays on the
Game
throttle
Nerd,
on the exit.
Game Nerd is in the lead, coming to 1 to go.
Lead.
Can he
First
lead?
of the night.
Can he
He's
lead
gotta
at the
hold
end
off
of this?
Tony. He's got to hold Tony off.
But here comes the 5.
The 5 is on his way.
Here comes the
says,
5. Here comes the
"Hold on,
54.
don't go anywhere."
The 19 trying to really get around the 66. The 66 taking it nice and easy. Really?
Definitely used a lot of brake there just to hold off that 19. Tony's trying to get a good exit here.
Can the 66
Not
just...
as
He
good
needs to
enough.
keep going.
He needs to guard the inside here because Tony is.
Tony's gonna get it. Tony's gonna try. There he
comes. He's
goes.
trying it. Break and he.
Oh, he still got
perfect
it.
Block. Perfect block. You couldn't draw that up any better.
No.
Oh, he showed him the door. He's gonna have the advantage here.
Oh, he still got him, and here
holding
comes
on.
Casey.
Casey is on his way up to the.
If Casey
second
can
and
get to the
third spot.
inside of the 19, that's going to be the best thing possible for the 66. Here he goes! 3-1! Casey takes the lead! Overshoots
no.
it! The 66
Tony
is
takes
still
it.
there!
66 gets
He's
him.
still there! Course penalty!
Oh, course
No!
Wow. Course penalty, and Tony is going to come away with the win. Wow.
Oh,
what a
man.
race.
Anthony Camerata is
Keith
going to win it.
And Keith comes in third. Wow, what a finish. You couldn't have drawn that up any
No, but that's heartbreak for the 66.
It
I
is.
think Keith was a lap down, so I don't think he was actually in that battle.
better. Okay. Wow. What a crazy finish. I didn't think Casey, even if he wanted to, would be able to hold off that 3 wide. Because because it was another left-handed corner. And if the 66 and the 19 would have collided like they did, they would have pushed Casey off track and gave him another course penalty. What a
So,
finish.
top 3. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Tony, Casey, and Game Nerd.
Tony, Keith, and Game Nerd.
No, Tony Casey in Game Nerd.
Oh, Tony Casey, Game Nerd.
Keith was a lap down.
Okay. Game Nerd with his first podium.
So.
Wow. Wow.
Hey.
We're lost for words. Don't ever disappoint coming to Tuesday nights.
Absolutely, they were really good.
What a crazy finish. I'm still in shock.
Me too. I'm going to try to get the top 3 in here so we can talk to them real quick. But what a finish. These Busch guys put on a show. It was phenomenal. Game Nerd. And there's Tony. Give us 1 second. Let's get Casey in here. We're going to get him in here real quick when I find his name. And he's not showing he's online. All right, boss. Can you send one to Casey, please? Him and I aren't friends, apparently. But I did not see
124 flat.
Casey with the fastest lap, 124 flat. He was rolling the night.
Crazy.
We saw a lot of penalties tonight, which is to be expected for this track. It's insane how many penalties a driver can get here. But we are going to go ahead and talk to our third place finisher, Game Nerd. Tough break tonight. You did a fantastic job putting yourself in position to try to get there at the end. But let's just have your take on the night.
I think people need to learn how to brake. Entire night was absolute bullcrap. I got wrecked 5 times by the veterans in the Xfinity Series, which I think is absolute crap. And then the fact that someone has to almost wreck you 3 times and then give you course point to win the race just shows the amount of skill they have. So this is one of the few races I'm going to be able to finish this season, and I drove my heart out tonight, and I was one of the fastest guys there. So the fact that I ended up getting shoved off the track in the second to final corner to finish 3rd place to a guy who beat my bumper off to get past me anyway, and I passed him clean, it just says something. So I don't even want to talk to him, and I don't know where we're running next week, but I don't really care. I'm going to find him on the track, and he better watch out because I'm done with him. I'm done. It's absolute malarkey.
All right. Well,
Put that on hold.
No, you hold on. You can. We'll talk. The WRL officials will talk to you after the race about what we saw the race. But good job on your 3rd place tonight. We'll talk. We'll see you later. All right, bud.
Yeah, you'll see me all right, and I'll be in the front. We'll come back to a road course, and you'll see me in the front. And I will beat you 19. You get ready. Okay? I don't deal with idiots like you who have to...
All right.
Oh, we don't do... That's not... Yeah.
All right.
Well, yeah. Thank you.
We're rolling on to our 2nd place finisher tonight. Casey, you're so close.
Yeah.
Almost a whole entire perfect night and one bad corner.
Yeah, actually, two bad corners. That first, it goes to show, like, you got to run perfect here. You have to. I got to personally say thank you to Pro, Mike, and Goose for bringing me into this team. It was awesome. I got to say thank you to Goose for giving me the setup and letting me tweak it a little bit to my personal preference for this track tonight. But yeah, getting that road course penalty. I know it was a lot of problems tonight with a lot of drivers. You know, went from damn near to dead last to almost going for the win. I feel bad for sending it into that second to last turn. I'm sorry, Tony, and I don't remember the other guy's name. Pretty new to this league. And I just drove it in too deep, and surprised I personally didn't get a penalty. Just, kind of going for the win. But other than that, it was an awesome night. I see some tempers are flared up, and I get it. It's road course. It is what it is. Just hopefully everybody can move past on and have a good next week.
Absolutely. Well, your second place here tonight, that puts you at a good finishing position.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of points gained. And as I was talking to Boz, we got 3 weeks left in the regular season.
Oh, really?
3 weeks left.
Okay.
And that final race of the regular season is probably the most important. It's double points, double everything.
Oh, okay.
So it's full distance, so it's going to be a marathon.
Nice.
So with that being said, it's 300 laps at Bristol.
I'll be excited.
It's silent.
It's silent.
Totally silent.
I had to think about that for a second.
Totally silent, boys.
I gotta say, I am excited for 300 laps. I like Bristol. It's one of my favorite tracks. So, let's see how it goes.
Absolutely. It's so with there being 3 weeks left, is there anything left for you to accomplish that you haven't accomplished yet?
Getting that W.
Well, there's that. There's a lot of people that are still vying for that. There's a lot of people going for that dub, and they can't seem to get it.
I mean, my other leagues, I'm always getting, trying to go for the win and just seem to can't get there. So I think that's just kind of carrying it on, But my goal for this league is just do the best I can with the time I got, with the team I have. The team I have with Goose, I'm teammates with him in other leagues too. So him and I work very well. We'll spend the whole next week practicing, for a race, or the races that we are together with.
Mm-hmm.
Pro, he does awesome with, promoting us on Facebook and, everywhere he does. Still learning this league, so I can't say I've yet to set like personal goals for this league because I'm still learning learning the people, learning the driving style. I'm not a very well driver in Xfinity cars, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just take it day by day and see what the night brings.
Absolutely. I do agree with that. It's kind of, you just gotta go with it, and just let the cards fall where they do. And if you don't get that win, it's not dire.
No,
because we've had multiple race winners already, and so that opens up more spots for drivers who don't have a win to get in.
right.
Oh, you think about it, I've been there, Jade. I mean, I've been when I made my Final Four about a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Before I jumped with you, if you remember right, I didn't have a win. All I did was stay consistent and worked and continue to do the best that I could do and finish the best that I could do. And the setups that Goose and Casey they worked on were great. Unfortunately, I just got hung up with in the backside of the field with some other things and just could not get the car going. They did a great job, Casey. Congratulations, buddy. You're gonna get. I expect you to man to get that win tonight. I'm waiting to put that checker flag on top of your car next. These guys have done a great job. The Xfinity drivers have done a great job. I mean, tonight was just a test of a lot of different knowledge and a lot of different skill, and every one of them came through. Even though some people may have some issues with that, but it is road course racing, and we covered a lot of things in pre-race about that corner and about sometimes this game will give you the penalties, sometimes it won't. I warned everybody, I told everybody, so whatever happened at that point becomes whatever happens, and this is your finish.
I think everybody had a penalty tonight.
Oh, God, yes.
I think it's safe to say we saw. I watched Casey miss the first turn, and I was like, "Oh no!"
Yep.
And then you guys all started getting bunched up together, and Alex and I are starting to like hyperventilate because we're like, we don't know what to call, what to say. We're like, ah! It was good. It was fun watching all you guys start chirping together, and
Tomorrow night's just going to be just as adventurous, too, because of,
it's going to be horrible tomorrow night.
A lot of the guys that race with us, right, Jay, think about it. A lot of them do a lot of preset racing. They don't really touch on the different aspects of spring ratios to gear ratios and this and that like some other veterans have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking that tomorrow night, when we go to tomorrow night for the Cup Series, I think we're going to see the same outcome of as what we saw tonight, the aggravation of this game, or all it takes is just 3/4 of an inch of your rear tire clipping that chicane, and next you're suffering a course penalty, or someone driving it too deep, pushing someone off into the off a little bit enough, and then you get a course penalty. Mm-hmm. I think the same outcome is going to be tomorrow night, just as we saw tonight.
I agree, and Casey, I don't want to keep you too long, bud. So
definitely.
So congratulations with your second place here tonight. Definitely strong running for you.
Thank you.
And your team.
And can I just add one thing to what Pro was saying?
Yeah, go ahead, bud.
And I know this guy's listening. I know he's gonna chuckle. There was once an old guy telling me, "You got to run your race here," and I hope he knows exactly who I'm talking about. Because that one's for him.
Does. I think he does.
Boz knows. Thank you, guys. It was awesome tonight.
Absolutely, man.
Buddy. Great job.
Tony,
Thanks
good win tonight.
Show.
No problem.
All right. Now we're down in victory lane, talking with our winner, driving for D4C tonight, the 19, Mr. Anthony Camerata. Tony, go ahead and talk us through your race and keep it clean.
Well, first off, I just gotta apologize to the 93. I feel really bad. What happened, in my view, was I was braking, obviously a little late, but around the same time that I've been braking for every pass I made off that backstretch to like come down or come on his inside and make the corner, and he just came down in front of me while I was still braking, and I hit him in the bumper, and he went off. So I feel really bad for that. That's just racing, I guess. But up until that point, I was, I don't know, just trying not to make mistakes and hope that something went my way. The stages were difficult because turn 1 on restarts was sketchy, I guess.
Calamity corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But coming down to the last few laps, after I did get the lead from Jardy, I was battling the 66 the whole way. I don't know exactly what he is talking about. I know I was right on his bumper the entire way around the last lap, trying to find a way around. But that second to last corner, I know whoever was in second apologized for diving it in. That's when he went off track, because I was trying not to get hit by the 5 that was coming in on both of our insides.
Yeah.
And then I guess that gave him a penalty in the next turn.
What I saw, because I watched the whole thing. We saw Casey dive it to the inside. And I thought that was taking all three of you out, to be honest. But
Yeah, I saw that in the mirror and kind of turned left a little bit because I don't want to get hit.
Well, with you
And
being
the
on the inside
66
of the
is right there.
66, you both kind of like shook off, and I think that you were still on his bumper, and he couldn't quite get back on track.
Well, me
And that's what
and the
I took
66
from
were
it.
side by side through there.
Well, I mean,
So
I
I
think
don't
that it
know.
was just. I think that it
I didn't
boiled
mean to
down.
give him a penalty. It was just got
It boiled
scared.
down
There's
to
another car
racing.
diving in.
yeah,
Yeah.
agreed. And
And that's
that's
what it
what I'm
boils
looking at.
down to.
I'm looking at it the same way, buddy. I mean, Tony, we've been affiliated before. I mean, I'm looking at it as the same way, even though I was back in the pack of the snat, that it is the last lap. You're going for the win, this and that. Sometimes you make a little bit more, it was a racing incident, and really at this point, and what I see is nothing more. I will go back and double check some things again, but at this point, it was definitely the last lap run. Everybody was trying to make their spots, and that's about what it came out to.
And the last few corners is gonna be rough anyway at a
Right.
road course. So
I mean,
I
With
didn't
with the
want him
top
to get a penalty, but
and,
with
and
the
that's
top
a game. That's a
three.
game thing too. That's a game thing. That's not nothing that you mean. Yeah, I mean we see
yeah.
it all the time in NASCAR, where sometimes in the last lap, you may get that little bit of a quarter, that little bit of that nose, that front, the front of you into that rear quarter a little bit, trying to loosen them up, trying to get that position. But as far as the game giving you a penalty, that's beyond everybody else's control on it because it's considered racing at that point.
Yeah.
In my
With
eyes.
the top three that close together, it was somebody was going to draw the short end, and tonight it was the 66. Obviously he's going to be heated about it, and that's what it's going to be. But at the end of the day, you guys put on one heck of a show to the end, regardless of what happened, who got unlucky. There's a lot of things that happened tonight, and it boils down to tonight was a lot of firsts for everybody. First time on custom setups, first time on a road course this season, and the fact you guys still ran caution free. So
Yeah.
that's a participation award, but I mean, you guys ran caution free. There probably should have been one or two cautions, but the game didn't throw it.
No.
And you guys did a great job.
Yeah,
This
there's
is
nothing to be taken away from this date except for other than a great experience. It was great racing. I mean, and I'm saying this, and I ran 15th. I mean, I'm saying this because of the guys from the Xfinity Series did what they were supposed to do, and that they did their job. They worked hard. They all put their customs in, and this is the outcome that was, racing incidents and snap. Some people got heated, but don't we? We just saw that last week, the race this weekend with Kevin and Chase. Things do happen. Things get heated. We get it settled down, and I mean, the whole thing that comes right down to what boils around is the respect that is in the end of this and the family that's been created here at WRL and what we represent. And that's basically where we're at right now. And these guys have done a killer job of doing everything that they're supposed to do.
absolutely. I do agree with that. Now that we're off the negative, Tony, I got a question for you.
What?
So, you have yet to cash in the Cup Series, but you cashed in the Busch. Is this a sign of things to come tomorrow night?
Hopefully, but the way I raced someone who's going to be in the Cup Series tomorrow, I'm going to talk to him after this and show him my point of view of it, but someone who I raced, I guess, kind of hard and a little too hard, I guess, in this race is going to be racing for that win in the Cup Series tomorrow, so...
Oh, there's a few others that are actually throwing their hats in the Cup Series tomorrow night.
Yes, there's a lot.
Goose. That includes Goose from Hunt Motorsports. He's got his hat going in with Jade Burr in the 51.
Yep, he'll be running for Fatal tomorrow night.
I'm hoping it's the same outcome with me winning tomorrow, so I can win that race 2 seasons in a row. But Uh, we'll see.
So I do want to say best of luck to you tomorrow night, Tony. Congratulations on your win tonight. Continue that climb forward. I know you've had a very rocky season in Cup, as have I, but you cashed in on Busch tonight, and hopefully you can get one tomorrow night.
I mean, every time I've run Busch before a cup, or the past few weeks I've run Busch before a cup race, I've finished really well in the Busch race and it transferred over. So that's something to look forward to.
Absolutely. Well, great job tonight. Go talk and go try to smooth things out. If you listen, if you got to go to the holler because somebody's filming you, go to the holler. Just don't.
We're always available, my friend. All you got to do is ask.
Yep.
We are always willing to affiliate with non-prejudice decisions and what we need to do.
Don't worry, I'll just have T-shirt guy standing in front of the guy filming.
Oh, T-shirt guy. All right, Tony. Congrats,
Good night,
buddy.
Thank you. Yes,
all right,
definitely. Great job.
Alex. Any final thoughts? Alex left me. Mike, any final thoughts?
Just the fact is that stay tuned in tomorrow night as I hit the booth. We have the Cup Series for Steve Rogers and Rogers Race Engines hit the track for the same, for the Roval. See if you guys got your stuff dialed in. I'm looking forward to watching you, Jade, in that 53. Other than that, it's going to come down to the same thing. Who's going to be I mean, we ran into it tonight. I did have a good car, but all it takes is one little hang up and this and that, and you're behind. You're behind, and what your plan is, and next thing you know, you end up last.
Yep.
It can be that quick and that easy, but I mean, I can't go wrong, Jade. I gotta say this. I can't go wrong. The drivers of Hurlbut Motorsports Xfinity team with Clinton Goose and Casey Hindenburger. You think about it. You really look at the stats now. I mean, besides myself, I guess I'm the weak link at this point, the owner. But those drivers there have definitely turned it up. But I can't wait to see Goose that joins you in Fatal Motorsports tomorrow night in 51. That's going to be a great tag team there with that group. Mm-hmm. I can't wait, buddy. But other than that, just tune in as I throw out the broadcast for that race, and we get this thing rolling for the Cup Series.
Yep, and remember tomorrow night's a doubleheader. We got the Indy Roval, then the Indy Oval. It's half distance, both of them. So it's going to be a great night for racing here in the WRL.
Well, you love to test me, don't you? Because
I do.
Oh my God, buddy! Thank you very much, and I appreciate I'm glad we have such communication, partner, because I had no clue about that. Even my own teammates didn't even tell me about. Oh yeah, this is a doubleheader tomorrow night. Thanks, buddy.
I mean, it's been in the schedule since you looked at it the first time.
Well, I looked at it, but it doesn't mean I remember it.
It's all right. I'll help you. I'll make sure you're good to go before we start.
No, we're good. No, now that you told me that, now I know. I mean, now, yeah, that's going to be definitely. Now that you said that, I'll touch on that real quick. That's going to be a killer doubleheader. It's like almost a Bristol doubleheader that goes on, for the triple everything or double everything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's tough the road course is tough because it is new. The game decides when it wants to do something, when it doesn't want to do something. It depends on how the drivers, do they want to test that theory of, okay, yeah, I can push that chicane a little harder than someone else and not get the penalty, or am I going to push it and get the penalty? Yeah.
But
I definitely, it's going to be a good time, buddy.
I think so too. I think it's going to be a very enjoyable race tomorrow night. So any Busch guys that aren't going to run tomorrow night, or make sure you come out and watch the race, watch the Cup guys go battle at the Indy Roval, and then the Oval. 2 more chances to kiss the bricks, and Anthony Camerata kissed them tonight. So tomorrow night,
that was I thought definitely the 78 of the 5 was definitely going to walk. I mean, from what I was seeing, they had the cars to beat and just didn't work out in the favor. But I'm telling you, watch out because we're coming.
Yeah, exactly. So other than that, Jade's going to sign off here from the WRL, and so is Mike Senior.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you, everybody that was here tonight watching. We appreciate you all, and we do this because of you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Steve Rogers, we love you, of Rogers Racing Engines. Thank you. The title sponsor of the league. Thank you, Steve. We appreciate you. Other than that, signing off from the WRL. Everyone have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow night.